Hello friends and welcome to another Thoughts from Bed. This is going to be a little different because it's not only a Thoughts from Bed, it is also a video response, remember those, to Ashely Mardell and her little YouTube documentary trailer. But also just kind of the idea of little YouTube in general, not the documentary, just little YouTubers in general. Before I get started, I think that this is less of like a critique and more just like thoughts that were generated from watching the trailer. So, hi Ashely, if you're seeing this. Thought your trailer was great, very thought-provoking. I went to sleep, well I didn't go to sleep a couple nights ago because I was just laying in bed thinking about what I'm going to share with you now. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And it's the idea of little YouTubers and big YouTubers. And it hit me that little YouTubers are not little. It's not little and big. It's like big and gargantuan and like impossible. So, or like insane. I can't even. So, okay, here, let's start. So, PewDiePie, the most subscribed to channel. He has over 43 million subscribers. He's from Sweden. I looked it up. Sweden has about 9 million, a little over, how many? 9.5 million citizens, people living there. Did the math. If you took the population of Sweden and multiplied it by about 4.5, that would equal PewDiePie's subscribers. 4.5 times his country. Okay, like that's not a big YouTuber. That's an impossible YouTuber. That is massive. Okay, then you have, let's go a little smaller, like Rhett and Link. They just hit 10 million subscribers. Okay, the entire population of Sweden could be subscribed to them. And that's still not enough to reach their current number of subscribers. You could not fit, like, if you took all their subscribers and were like, come on guys, let's go to Sweden, you wouldn't be able to fit them all. The population is smaller than their subscriber base. Okay, so let's go even smaller. Let's take your channel, for example. You have like over here, I'm leaning out the screen because I'm looking at my computer. 238,313 subscribers as of today. So I went to Arizona State University. And because I am a proud Sun Devil, I'm using our stadium for an example. If you were to have, Ashely, a convention where all of your subscribers gathered into one place, it would not fit in one stadium. Sun Devil Stadium holds about 60,000 people. It would require almost 4 stadiums full to fit all of your subscribers. 4 stadiums. Let me show that visually. 4 stadiums to fit everyone. That's not little. That's massive. That's huge. That's so many people. Have you ever, like, been to a football game? Anyone that's watching this, it's, like, the number of people there are crazy. And I'm super introvert and I just get kind of overwhelmed with the number of people there, and that is 1/4 of Ashely's subscriber base. 1/4. I don't even interact with all of those people. And then if you go smaller than that, say like, okay, 500, I've been in a lecture class with around 450 people or so. That's a big lecture class. It is a lot of people. Okay, even smaller. Me, right now I have 79 subscribers. An average American classroom holds about 30 people. That's like 3 classrooms full of people. That's a lot of people still. Not 450 people, but it's still a good amount. And I think what it really comes down to is perspective. And when you compare 43 million people to 79 people, that's big and little, right? But big and little are kind of like oversimplifications of these numbers because that's not big. That is massive. It's impossible, okay? It's huge. And 79 in that perspective is nothing. It's non-existent. And I think that's kind of where, I don't know, it gets kind of interesting because you're making this documentary about little YouTubers, and I'm really glad. I've seen all these documentaries about these big YouTubers, and I'm glad that you're making something about little YouTubers, and I think that, there are so many little YouTubers out there, and it's really great to, be looking forward to something about them. I think at the same time, though, I feel like part of it might be that little versus big is kind of, there's a break when it comes to, can you support yourself financially off of your views? And so even though you might have 100,000 subscribers or 200,000 subscribers, do you make enough money off of that in order to support yourself? And if you don't, then you're little. And if you do, then you're kind of a big time YouTuber because you're able to make money off of making videos, where little YouTubers do it as, not as a hobby necessarily, but that you aren't doing it to pay your bills. Maybe to supplement your income, but not to pay your bills. And definitely with 79 people, it's not to pay my bills. After being on this platform for several years, I've just hit the $10 mark on my AdSense. So I can verify my address now. I will not get a paycheck, So it's it's a shift in perspective. And I think that I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I think that I couldn't stop thinking about it. I just couldn't stop thinking about how bizarre our world is, that 100,000 people is little. And I think it really goes to show, people talk about all the time, oh, our world is shrinking. There's so much more interconnectedness thanks to the internet. But I think it's really true. Because beforehand, before the internet, 100,000 people, if you were able to get something that you created out to 100,000 people, that would be a huge success, right? But now when you get it out to 100,000 people, 100,000, right? Yes. That's nothing. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's small. It's little. Hence, little YouTube. And I just think that the world is a crazy, crazy place, that 100,000 is little, and that there are people who have gotten their stuff out to 43 million people. 4.5 Swedens. 4.5 Swedens. Swedens? Yes, not Swedish. Not the people. The country. Food for thought. Or not really. I've just chewed it all up and there it is. Ew. Ooh. Well, anyway, those have been my thoughts. This is my bed, where I've mostly been having these thoughts. Crazy stuff. Good luck on your documentary. I look forward to seeing it. Thanks, everyone. Bye!